Hi friends, it's Ashley and welcome back to the channel. So today's video is another YA fantasy releases video, and I have 9 YA fantasy books to share with you that are coming out this August. And as usual, we'll be talking about them in order release date from soonest to latest. Book number 1 comes out on August 4th, and it's Alchemy of Souls by Adriana Mather. This one features enemies to lovers, fake dating, and a magic school setting. And so description, this one reads, Grayson Stone is no stranger to deception. Under the watchful eye of his uncle, the High Chancellor, he has been well trained in all 4 types of magic, all while secretly working against his uncle's corrupt rule. Years of plans depend on him being marked gifted during his university entrance exam, proving that he is the perfect heir and gaining his uncle's trust. Unfortunately, things don't go as planned, and he has only one person to blame, Eloise Belrose. Raised by a family of laborers, Eloise is the most unlikely student to become a mage, but through her hard work and long hours spent practicing, she is finally admitted to the prestigious University of Magical Arts, guaranteeing safety and security for her whole family. Until things go very wrong, and she somehow becomes magically linked to Grayson Stone, the school's arrogant, annoyingly attractive golden boy, putting not only her university acceptance, but also her and her family's lives at risk. Eloise and Grayson are given less than 2 weeks to solve an impossible mystery, one that will give the High Chancellor even more power and control, or face the consequences. Forced to room together with all the same classes while pretending to date to hide their secret quests, sparks definitely fly. As their feelings grow more real, it becomes harder to live the lies they've had to tell to survive. With time running out, will they be able to trust the bond between them, or will their lies tear them apart forever? So this one sounds really exciting and fun. The enemies to lovers romance sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. I love that it's a magical school setting, and I'm very interested to learn more about the 4 different types of magic of this world. Like, is it elemental magic, or is it some other type of magic? And then on top of all that, the plot also sounds very intriguing with them being magically linked together and also with them solving a mystery. Book number 2 also comes out on August 4th and is Fire to the Stars by Morgan J. Watchorn. And this one is a standalone enemies to lovers. So description, this one reads, every month the Kingdom of Florent braces for the Ignition, a solar event that turns ordinary humans into vicious dragon shifters. And anyone can be a dragon's next victim. Claire knows this all too well because the ignition consumed her and her father, her town, and the life she thought she'd have. Now she's scraping by on her wits as part of a sisterhood of thieves, lying, stealing, her heart locked tight until she tracks down a disgraced dragon slayer who may be the one person who can give her back the life she once had. Abel has been shunned by the prestigious Slayers Guild for conducting research that's too unorthodox to condone. But there's no one Claire trusts more than a rule breaker, and that research might be the one thing that could help her. So when Abel reveals he is hunting again, Claire tries to hire him under false pretenses. Abel, however, is reluctant to accept a job from a criminal, no matter how charming she is. And yet, he really needs the money. Together, Claire and Abel will race through Florent and uncover dangerous secrets in their quest for forgiveness and survival. But that knowledge may cost them the very thing they've grown desperate to protect, each other. So first off, this one has dragons, so sign me up. And second, the premise of this is very intriguing with the idea of the kingdom being cursed and people turning into dragons, which that is reminding me a little bit of Dragon Curse by Elise Kova, because that one kind of had a similar premise where turning into a dragon was a curse. But in this one, it is interesting because one of our main characters, our main female character, is already cursed. And so it'll be interesting to see how she deals with that and how that is portrayed in the book. And the romance also sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun as well. Book number 3 also comes out on August 4th, and it's Soulmates by David Wilson. This one is a graphic novel. And so the description of this one reads, Kit is the golden boy of his small town, captain of the football team, perfect grades, perfect relationship, perfect everything. But when his childhood best friend Emma mysteriously returns to town, Kit's life is thrown into turmoil. She's the only one who knows what happened that day he fell at the cliffs and why he woke up alone on the shore. She's also the only one who may know the truth about the strange visions he's been having and why the people he sees in them are turning up dead. As Kit and Emma reconnect and rekindle the past, Kit's forced to admit that things aren't as perfect as they seem. And Emma, well, she isn't what she seems either. Her family's been hiding a secret for generations, and with death looming over all of them, the truth can't stay buried forever. So this one just sounds very, very intriguing. Like, I want to know more about these strange visions that our main character Kit is having, and also like what secret is Emma keeping as well. And this one also sounds like a good one for spooky season. Book number 4 also comes out on August 4th, and it's Immortal Game by Allison Saft. And this one is a sapphic standalone that is inspired by Irish folklore. So the description of this one reads, 6 years ago, Shay Furry's sister was whisked away by the High Court of the Otherworld, the ruler of the treacherous land of Fae. Although Shay has spent the years since dreaming of rescuing her sister from captivity, the iron veil that separates the human world from that of the Fae has made it only a wish. That is, until an invitation to participate in a once-in-a-lifetime chess tournament in the Otherworld arrives on Shay's doorstep. The winner of the tournament may ask the High King to grant one wish, and Shay is finally within reach of hers. But entering the tournament and winning it are two different matters. Dark magic lurks around every corner in the Otherworld, and Shay's cutthroat opponents are willing to bend the rules to make their own wishes come true. To make it to the end and to find her sister, she is forced to strike an alliance with her longtime rival, the sharply beautiful Fae princess, Sierra of Bree Leaf. One wrong move, though, and Shay could lose more than just the competition. She'd lose her sister, her dignity, and maybe even her life. So this one, I'm fascinated by the premise of it, with the plot centering around a chess tournament, but that chess tournament is taking place in the Fae world. And I feel like the fact that that chess tournament is taking place in the Fae world just gives a lot of potential for whimsy and also drama. Book number 5 comes out on August 11th, and it's Death Card by Jasmine Smith. This one is a dark contemporary fantasy featuring witchcraft, tarot, and death. And so description reads, on an ordinary Monday morning, 18-year-old Michaela Broussard receives the shock of her life. During a customer's tarot reading at her family's occult shop, she turns over the death card and envisions the beautiful stranger stabbing her in the heart. In order to determine why the girl, Joelle, wants to kill her, she'll have to keep her close. But the more time Michaela spends with her soon-to-be murderer, the more irresistible she finds her. As if imminent death isn't worrisome enough, witches are turning up with their magic stolen, and it's clear some very dark magic is at work. Michaela, as the next witch queen of her coven, is tasked with figuring out who's behind the horrific acts, a mystery that will put her and her power to the test. So this one sounds super exciting. Like, this description pulled me in right from the very beginning when it talks about Michaela envisioning the beautiful stranger stabbing her in the heart, and also add to that the mystery of witches' powers being stolen. And this one just sounds like it's going to be a fast-paced, very fun adventure. Book number 6 also comes out on August 11th, and it's Hollow Magic by Mars Lauderbaugh. This one is a graphic novel, and the description reads, raised in the world of Fae, 17-year-old Rosefinch has the ability to lift curses with nothing but a twist of her fingers. But when a witch's magic is left long enough in the Fae realm, it becomes supercharged, painful to use, and potentially even dangerous. Following a rumor that the village of Harp is home to a witch who might be able to help control her magic, Rosefinch discovers an ancient ruined castle with the inhabitants long gone, the only remaining soul a knight cursed to stand a frozen guard at the entrance. The magic she uses to free them melts more than just the ice, and soon Rosefinch is falling for this charming stranger. But Thierry has secrets of their own, as do other members of the Harp family still hidden within the castle walls. The Harp Witch's wicked magic ripped this family apart for a reason, and Rosefinch must find a way to stop the curse, or she'll lose Thierry and the chance to learn the truth about her magic forever. So this one just sounds so whimsical and fairy tale-like. And right away, like, I love how our main female character's name is Rosefinch. That's definitely giving fairy tale whimsical vibes. Book number 7 also comes out on August 11th, and it's All the Queen's Curses by Alyssa Hollingsworth. So this one is a standalone, and it's a retelling of the Orcadian folktale Kate Crackernuts. And so description of this one reads, Kit may be a princess, but her life is no fairy tale. Chronically ill and abused by her new stepfather, Princess Kit finds solace in her kind stepsister, Catherine. Yet the sisters may not be together for long. Catherine is intended to be wed to a prince of the Northern Isles. Kit's mother, the queen, strikes a bargain with the Fae to free her daughter from the king's abuse and give Kit a happier ending. The Fae swaps Kit's ailing body for Catherine's before Catherine can depart. Horrified, Kit and Catherine abandon their home and travel north to find the Fae who cursed them. Kit and Catherine soon discover the prince is under his own fae curse. He offers to help the princesses, but Kit finds herself unsure she wants to switch back if it means she can't be with the prince, and worse, must return to her own suffering body. So this one is giving dark fairy tale vibes because of the curse that's going on in here, and that curse element also is what has me the most intrigued about this one. And so this is another one that sounds like it'd be really good for spooky season because it's giving unsettling, slightly creepy undertones. Book number 8 comes out on August 25th, and it's Practically Magic by Jen Calonita. And this one is a Halloweeny witchy rom-com. And so the description of this one reads, "The Hadley sisters of Mystic Hollow are magic, literally. But for all the generations of witches behind her, Kat Hadley could swear that she's utterly invisible to boys. Then she learns that her perfect older sister, Harriet, casts a curse to protect her from heartbreak. Kat is so furious, she loses control, and it's not just their sisterhood that shatters, it's magic itself. Suddenly, every spell a Hadley witch has ever cast starts reversing. Spells to do good start bringing evil. Curses to repel suddenly attract, and the veil between worlds begins to thin. If Kat and Harriet don't do something fast, this Halloween might be Mystic Hollow's last." As they race to repair the balance of magic and their relationship, Kat notices that every crush who's ever rejected her is suddenly magically lovesick. Even her annoying class rival seems to have fallen under her spell. For the first time in her life, she feels practically magic. Who cares if it's all just a spell? So this one caught my eye because of the Halloween vibes that it's giving, and I'm always on the lookout for books to add to my fall TBR. And this one seems like it's going to be packed with Halloween fall vibes, and it's just going to be a really cute, fun time. Book number 9 and the final book on this list comes out on August 25th, and it's Monster, Monarch, Maiden by Ray Carson. And this one is a standalone. The description reads, "Bria, On Guard Soul, isn't supposed to be a hero. She's just a mountain girl with a near useless gift, living an idyllic life with her sister and her parents, running the family's thriving inn. But then raiders come, and Bria's family is destroyed. One of the last survivors of the raid, Bria doubts she'll live to see where the captors are taking her, until the caravan crosses paths with a mysterious traveler, and Bria's luck changes again. Titus, a moody, secretive young man, has been chosen to complete a perilous quest, one that will make Bria question everything she's ever believed, from the magic that weaves through their world to the very gods themselves. As the journey unfolds, Bria realizes she has someone new to believe in. She'd follow Titus to the edge of the world, sworn oath or not, even if neither of them stands a chance at returning from it. But Bria is a survivor. She isn't useless, and neither is her gift, and this is her story." So this one sounds like the type of YA fantasy that I can love. I feel like our main female character is going to be the type of character that I love. And also it says on the Amazon description that it has Grumpy Sunshine in it, which I love the Grumpy Sunshine dynamic. And I also love main female characters that are just come from a normal walk of life and then they kind of become extraordinary. And that looks like that's the type of character that Bria is going to be. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one. Alright, so those are 9 YA fantasy books coming out this August. I would say the one I'm most excited for is Monster, Monarch, Maiden. Let me know down below which ones you're the most excited for. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye!